Hi friends, we are back with another fresh hot-piping new review for you. Today we are reviewing the second episode of the UK-based periodic drama show called Belgravia, The Next Chapter. For those who don't know, the show is a sequel to the 2020 television mini-series Belgravia, a historical drama based on the novel of the same name by Julian Fellowes, the creator of an all-time hit, Downton Abbey. The show was set in the early 19th century in London's Belgravia district, focusing on the lives of the upper class and their servants. The story mainly revolves around the lives of two families, the Trenchards and the Brockenhursts, becoming intertwined. The Trenchards were newly rich, having made their fortune in trade, while the Brockenhurst were established members of the aristocracy. As the series progressed, viewers saw the consequences of past decisions and the impact of long-buried secrets on both families. Themes of love, betrayal, ambition and social class were explored against the backdrop of a rapidly changing society. This sequel continues the scandals that plague the Trenchard family. The show picks up in 1871, 3 decades after the events of Season 1. In the first episode, we see the love story of Frederick Trenchard, who grows up as the third Lord Trenchard, and his new love interest, Clara Dunn, a newcomer to London society. Unaware that his birth is the product of an affair between his mother, Susan, and the scoundrel John Bellasis, a troubled childhood leaves Frederick deeply insecure, which challenges his courtship of and marriage to Clara. The first episode highlighted the struggles of Clara, who finds it hard to adjust to the family. The second episode covers more of her struggles. It reveals much more about the ongoing drama in the Trenchard family, with Frederick finding it hard to maintain his image in public. So, as the first episode ends with a massive fight between Clara and Frederick, the second episode continues that conflict. It introduces new plot threads involving Frederick's desire to go into business with the Marquise de Tagnac. The Rochesters' ongoing debate about their son's health continues to mix with the ongoing conflicted love story. Meanwhile, Emily Dunn's attempts to catch the ear of local vicar James Trenchard are becoming increasingly desperate. I think it discusses another element that the classism of the 19th century instilled, the romanticised idea of marrying the rich. Just like slightly prevalent in 19th century fiction, like Pride and Prejudice, Emily shows interest in James, learning he is from the Trenchard family. There's a power struggle brewing between Clara and some of the downstairs servants, particularly Mr. and Mrs. Enright, who seem to budge their noses too much in every matter. But mainly the show shines brightest when it focuses on the tensions between the newlyweds, the Trenchards. They seem to brush off Clara's fall very casually, which suggests Frederick's behaviour will likely cause more problems for his wife in the future. Clara sends her Dr. Ellaby away too, so everything seems fine again. A trip to Glanville, the Trenchard family country house, helps smooth things over for the young couple. Clara is impressed by the estate and takes the revelation of Frederick's more youthful brother very calmly. Frederick struggles with memories of his father's harsh words and his mother's advice to bury his feelings deep down. Clara and Frederick finally find some intimacy during their trip, but the lack of communication remains. Back in London, Clara's curiosity about James resurfaces. She questions Enright about James's visits, but he warns her to stay out of it for Frederick's sake. God, there are many secrets. No one is allowed to question, and no one is ready to answer. Emily's infatuation with James becomes more apparent, and she goes to great lengths to get his attention. She shares the news of James's identity at a dinner party, which rattles Frederick, oh no, and intrigues Clara. With the potential for more drama, it feels interesting to watch Frederick and Clara confront this issue separately. Their attempts to communicate are messy, but genuine, and that's worth exploring further. The subplot involving Emily's infatuation with James adds an element of satire to the episode, but it feels like more could be done with that storyline. The episode sets the stage for future conflicts and character developments within the Trenchard family. It leaves viewers curious about what lies ahead in the series. As the tensions simmer and more secrets unravel, involving the scandalous past of the Noble family, the show promises to deliver more twists and turns in future episodes. Here's what I think of the show. Episode 2 not only dives into the difficulties of the Trenchard family, but also offers glimpses into the societal norms and expectations of the Victorian era, which is the show's star. Additionally, the episode sheds light on the societal expectations surrounding marriage and family life. Frederick and Clara's strained relationship is a prototype of the tensions inherent in Victorian marriages, where duty often takes priority over personal fulfillment. Another thing that I noticed was how the episode explores the themes of secrecy and betrayal prevalent in Victorian literature and society. The revelation of Frederick's hidden past and the discovery of James' hint at deeper family secrets and unresolved conflicts simmering beneath the surface. I enjoyed how the episode not only advanced the central storyline, but also provided an insight into the social and cultural situation of Victorian England, inviting viewers to immerse themselves in the complexities of 19th century London society. And on top of that, they made it enjoyable to watch. That is a great way to garner an audience and acquire critical acclamation. I feel like the episode so accurately highlights the problematic matrimony, the rich build without considering mental health issues and talking openly about it. This includes Frederick refusing to confront or recognise his emotions and the mental trauma inflicted by his father. This was majorly affecting his relationship with Clara. The alarming reality of the 19th century is also reflected when the Duke and Duchess of Rochester keep their child's epilepsy coveted and untreated to avoid sabotaging their public image. The show's creative direction team deserves an appraisal. I loved the lavish production design, costumes, and the entire setting, which was well crafted and put together to deliver an accurate portrayal of the era. Overall, the episode offered an engaging glimpse into the rich world of 19th century London society, with its intricate relationships and power struggles captivating viewers throughout its 50-minute run. Even though it had a darker and sadder intense screenplay, the over-dramatic plot stood out. Harriet Slater nailed her performance, shining as an outstanding actor in her dramatic role. I would love to see James and Frederick's bond explored more, and Clara unveil the family secrets to run an honest marriage. Don't forget to hit that like button if you're as hooked as I am, and subscribe for more pulse-pounding reviews and exciting content. Until next time, stay curious, stay entertained, and I'll catch you in the next video.